What does it actually mean to separate yourself from the business? In this video, we will divide it into two parts. Number one is by your financial management. The second way to separate yourself is basically by how you set up your business. There are two ways in which, using your money, you have to separate yourself from the business. Number one is actually when it comes to how you price, and number two is actually how you pay yourself. So how does pricing really affect whether you are separating yourself from the business? A lot of creatives do this. When you're doing a quotation, it will cost you 5,000 to do the job, 5,000 to maybe hire a person, 10K for production cost, and then you add a markup of 10K, and so you charge the client 20K. That's how a lot of us do business. Unafikianga ati ukiweka hiyo markup hiyo ndio pay yako. Now, that is not separating yourself from the business. You need to charge, you working in the business, you need to charge the client. For example, if you do the same 5K and then you have an assistant, if you had to hire a person to work on your behalf, how much would you actually pay them? Maybe let's say 10,000. So you charge 10,000 and then you add 10,000 worth of profit. Now your cost is no longer 20 but 30K. So with your pricing, you have already separated yourself from the business, meaning that you will actually take this 10,000 and pay yourself that day for actually attending their job. The same way you would pay another person to work on your behalf. So that's number one. Number two is how you pay yourself. Number two is how you pay yourself. The question is, do you actually pay yourself this money? Yes, you may have the right pricing structure where you price for even yourself being one of the workers of the business, because this just makes you be a worker in the business, meaning you get paid as everybody else gets paid, and that's how the business grows. But then the question is, do you actually pay yourself? Now, how we do that is you have to actually take this 10,000 and pay yourself the 10K, or if you get 5 jobs and you accumulate 50K as your personal pay, do you actually pay yourself? Why? Because if you don't pay yourself, you will steal from your business. If you don't pay yourself, you will eventually steal from your business, because you have to eat, you have to drink, you have to pay your bills, and etc., etc., or take care of your family if you have a family. And you can pay yourself in two ways. Number one, you can either pick a salary, so you accumulate your entire monthly jobs with what is your allocation, like this one, and then you pay yourself, let's say 50K. Or you can take per job, unachukua ile pesa ulilipisha. So there are those two ways. So you need to price in a way that it shows that you are not the business, you are separate from the business, your business has hired you. And then you need to pay yourself that amount of money. So that's the first way, is financial management. The second way you will have to separate yourself from the business is actually in the business setup. And this specifically, I'll focus on bank account. A lot of us, we use our personal accounts as the business account, or we open a business account and use it as the personal account. Now that's a problem, because utachuna hiyo pesa ya biashara yako ni kama ni yako, and that's very wrong. This is your business and this is personal. So the client will actually deposit 30,000 to your account, and so you will minus 5,000, you will also minus another 5,000 to pay your assistant, and then you will pay yourself 10K because you have worked that day. You will retain your profit, and that's how it will become a total of 30K, right? However, this 10,000, let it not remain in the business bank account. Transfer it to your bank account. And if you decide that at the end of the month you're going to pay yourself 50K, you need to remove it from your business account to your personal account, so that all your personal expenses are managed from your personal account and your business expenses are managed from your business account. If you do not do that, then you'll find yourself taking the money of the business to pay your rent, or using your money to pay the company's bills. If you do that, you will not be growing a business. You'll just be doing kiosk work, then you will never sustain a business. We could talk more about it, but leave a comment, follow if you like, so that we can be able to help you build a proper business that is sustainable, that helps you take care of yourself and your family, and even, enjoy your career. So until next time, cheers.